So what we'll do is, I'd say the plan will be all the people that can pick rubbish up will drop off at the creek. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we'll go and do these 2 targeted ones. It shouldn't take us long. That way everyone's back on the beach together to finish off the clean-up, and then we'll all come back here for barbecue. Be aware of snakes when pulling rubbish from vegetation. Wear gloves and enclosed footwear at all times when removing rubbish. Keep topping up your sunscreen during the morning and stay hydrated. If anyone's on foot and not in a vehicle, if you guys can work around Third Creek or just south of the entrance to the beach, all full bags to be left at the bottom of the dunes out in the open so they can be clearly seen. That way we can pick them up and empty them into our utes. Fire pits can be found throughout our work area today, so if you come across them, check them out. Alright, happy days. Let's go.
Yeah, so everyone, there's gloves, enough gloves for everyone, and make sure you take a few bags. If you come across people over there that are camping or something and ask you what you're doing, maybe encourage them, throw them a few bags and tell them we'll bring that off for them.
Yeah.
Rip in.
First start, it was like a dump.
Yeah.
Rubbish everywhere you looked.
Everywhere you looked, there was always rubbish.
Fire pit, look at that, fire pit.
So
How many tons of rubbish did you get out last time?
On the targeted one, that was 22 tonne.
Jeez.
But yeah, you drive along here and there was just rubbish everywhere. So when I first started the page, we started like a theme for the page, so a hashtag. So we had 1 bag, 1 vehicle.
Yeah.
And with the one bag, 1 vehicle theme, all it does is encourages people to bring an extra garbage bag with them when they use the area.
Yeah, definitely.
If they spot any rubbish around them, just to pick it up and take it home to their general waste. And since we started that, we've had people send video footage, they've sent photos of ute-fulls of rubbish.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And the change, we've been going 4 years and the change has been enormous. We're still it's going to be a constant battle, but we're still picking up years old rubbish.
I'm just amazed that you pick up things like big giant white appliances.
Yeah, that's what we call hole in the wall.
Yep.
That truck there. Because usually the most heavy populated area is from Third Creek to there, especially through the summer months. So down this end doesn't get quite as populated. I prefer camping down here because you're away from all the dickheads of the night.
Yep. Yeah, a bit more quiet.
Yeah.
They used to put cans on tree branches.
We've found full campsites. So people have turned up for the weekend, they've got on the drink, and they've walked away at the end of the weekend. They've left gazebos, folding chairs, eskies still with grog in them, tents, and inside the tents got sleeping bags, all that sort of stuff, and they've been just sitting there for weeks and weeks.
Why do people abandon things like that?
Unbelievable, mate. And the scary part is you're opening a tent that you don't know what's going to be in,
You would never know what you're gonna find inside.
And some of the fire pits we've done, obviously you start scratching around, then you find what you think's a blanket, which turns out to be an enormous amount of material. Then you find, we've found mattresses, everything just buried in fire pits.
Do people actually drive down here in their 4Bs and dump the truckload of rubbish?
Oh, they don't do it on the beach, but over in the wetlands area, yes. Yeah, like that targeted one that you done where we pulled 22 tonne out, that was burnout cars. Actually, we worked 2 sites that day. We done the access track to the beach where we just come on.
Go like that plane.
We pulled a couple of cars out of there, and then down here as well. but that was tradie waste. So a lot of it was like builders' waste and household garbage. So people have turned up and just tipped it. So you got to be so particular when you go through that waste because you don't know what's in it. So especially when you got grades and stuff with you, you got to have eyes in the back of your head because you don't know if there's going to be syringes or.
People burn pallets, and then there's like, and then they burn the wood, and then the nails stay in the fire pit.
So
And they stay on the ground and people step on them eventually.
Yeah, well now because of like we set out to stop the burning of pallets on the beach. Okay, so the wetlands followed us, and now they've introduced like a fine, so they're barred now from the beach. But so if we turn up and we see pallets on the car, we just usually say to them like, you can stand there with a handful of nails and say, see, when yous go home, these don't, you know.
That's right.
Come back today.
How did you find yourself becoming involved in organizing these events?
How it started was myself, Suze, and the kids, and a few friends were down at Third Creek, and we're having a couple of drinks, and just the kids were having a swim, and yeah, the amount of rubbish that was around us was unbelievable. So that afternoon I said something's got to be done, so I went home and created the Facebook page, which then created the theme, like the one bag, one vehicle. And then we just started like organising cleanups, and it went from 1 or 2 a year to 4 or 5 a year, and now we do targeted ones. And because we're the growth of the page, we've got so many members, they're our eyes and ears for the page, so they report illegal dumping areas, and we turn up and clean them up.
So what do you mean by targeted?
So targeted, if like this one's a reported one.
Yep.
So we turn up, we inspect the site, we make sure that there's no like illegal waste. Like when I say illegal, meaning asbestos or anything like that, contaminated waste. And so like you can see like there's stuff dumped everywhere around here. But yeah, so when we say targeted, that's we go to one area and clean it.
Radio. So it's like you know that you need to go to that area, and so it is your target area. Gotcha. Pretty simple.